Good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning. Hold on. Good morning. Hold on. Hold on. Sorry about that. Hold on. Let me see. Good morning, good morning. Just jumping off for a second. 1 or 2 seconds. Good morning. Especially I like to jump on early because the noise level in my community, and there's school, and there's ambulance, police cars, garbage trucks. Okay, tri-state area. Good morning, good morning, good morning. Now, it is the beginning of a month, right? Um, so Instagram, let me update y'all. On YouTube, that's what I have here. I will be doing educational stuff for how it goes building a nonprofit and the whole process over and over, and some of the tools that you might not know that you need, because you definitely need them, and fundraising is definitely one of them. So to have a goal for your fundraiser is number one. You must have a goal for your fundraiser. You cannot just be raising money just to put in your account and no goal attached. So us too, we always have a goal. And our next goal is membership of another organization, which is Greater Chambers of Harlem. We already with Bronx Chambers of Commerce. So we want to do now, the next one is Harlem. Now, to be affiliated with these organizations is very good for our promoting, for networking. So I said to myself before I told anyone, we have to get more involved with organizations to know about us, right? You might have the blocks, you might have the communities, you might have your donors, they know about you, but you need more and more exposure. And that's what I'm doing. I hope it's enough light over there. It's always look dark on that side. But the amount of stuff when you put in the urgent agent, search engine, and you put nonprofit fundraiser, forget about it. They have you buying, selling pieces, knifeware, pots, pans, which is very good. Which is very good because that means they know that it's needed. It is so needed to have a fundraiser connected to your nonprofit, without a doubt. Now, our next one probably would be in July, because June you're booked. You're booked. We having Father's Day giveaway. I'm gonna take a little vacation. I said that in May too, but this month I just need a little getaway. Even though I'm gonna be doing some socializing to mix with everything I do. So I want some suggestions of what you might love to have. Now, listen to ours. Now, I didn't even discuss this with the board, or since this is the month of June, the advisory board will be giving us ways to do whatever we ask of them. Like they're the search engine. That's what they I would say. So they start in June, but when they're ready, they'll give us, tips on this and that. And from each one of them, I've already got some information of what we could be doing for the rest of the 6 months of the year of 2025, right? Listen to these ideas. And always, as a nonprofit leader, push out stuff to the public to see if this is good. So I thought of a car wash. Um, I thought of uh, not book selling. It's like book swapping, but you have to bring your books and other people bring their books, and it's like be a donation of $5. That's it. The smaller the donation, the bigger it gets. Remember that too. So like a book swap, car wash, like you get hooked up with one of these street car wash vendors, and you tell them that you're going to bring the customers to them. They're going to get paid, but part of it's going to go to your nonprofit. Just try to work that out. um do You can do like cook off. That's what my youngest daughter Sparkle said. You and like her brother out, my son Eric, need to do a cook off, and whoever wants to see that, we'll do uh, uh, um, live. He'll have his video and I'll have my video, and then we'll have some taste. Something like that. $5 to see it. My son will torture me. I just been coming up with some good meals lately and cooking them. And my youngest daughter Sparkle would say, "Well, where was all that cooking when we was kids?" Listen, I was a young mother, probably running, got no business doing, half of this stuff, and I would make spaghetti. So y'all could come up with some good ideas. Maybe a meal, dinner, fundraiser, and we'll bring the meals to you. Something. I know some cooks. Okay, we got some cooks, so with our fundraise money, we can buy the food or we can ask for donations for that. That's no problem. But it's going to be something so interesting in July. How about a raffle to win a day at the beach, or win a day going to a movie theater? Something, a good raffle. We've had two raffles that was very good. Very good. We raffled off a brand new bicycle. We raffled off a luggage set. We raffled off an ice machine, and we got winners, and we got a nice amount of raffles that were sold. Um, think of ideas to have fundraising. You must have fundraisers part of your nonprofit. So that was that. I want to really do something of a collaboration of nonprofits. I know several nonprofits, and I would love to get together this summer for us to have a day together, but turn it into a fundraiser for us all. We have several fun nonprofits that they do fundraisers or they ask for donations, but if it's all of us and collaborating, putting our heads together, we could come up with something good and be able to split the pot for our nonprofit. Okay, so look forward to that. Um, as I'm going to be doing the teaching of what you should start with and what you should not do as a nonprofit leader for 4 years. I can tell you, just do it. The winging it is exactly what I did. Asking other nonprofit leaders who've been doing it for a while, exactly what I did also. And I watch and I be around people who do nonprofits. And I pick up things from YouTube. I have YouTube mentees. They don't know, but I have them. And they're the one taught me by looking at the YouTube, telling me and telling their audience. And they've been doing this 10, 12, 20 years, and they young people. Um, keep your keep your itinerary low, and then watch everybody come and add stuff onto it to make it expand. And it is so true. That was just one of the tips. I'm telling you, Sunday, I start on my whiteboard and I put up things that I'm going to do from Sunday to Sunday. And you best believe something is always added on because of people know my interests, right? That I am, first of all, I'm a personal shopper. That's my side business. Plus, I am a nonprofit leader. So they go towards that and say, would you want to do this and that? Or would you, or do you have, keep yourself in the forefront, okay? Don't get lost in the source. That's what I'm going to say. Keep yourself promoting whatever you do 24/7. If somebody talks to you about what they do, you must interact and tell them what you do, right? And mingle and find new people to interact with. Don't always stay around the same people. All right, get out of your comfort zone. This is to the nonprofit leaders who are going to be the new future nonprofit leaders. Ask someone to be a part of your organization as much as possible. Let it grow. Let it grow. Don't hold back. All right. So that was my little TED talk. That was my little before the noise start in my neighborhood. And I have a few things to do. Go to my Zumba class. Either go to my Zumba class or go to pick up stuff from the pantry today because there ain't gonna be no other days after this Tuesday in for something. And while I spent time with my grandson and his sister, their promise this week. Wow, they standing tall, they talking different. They're gonna be high schoolers, and all I could do is say, "Oh my gosh, oh my gosh, where did the time go? I was just holding them. Wow." And all I say to their mother and fathers, God bless y'all. God bless you. I would not want to raise any teens these days, but what I would do is stay around them to help the parents. Have to. They need the village. All of these young children need the village. And congratulations to all the graduates. You did it, or you doing it. All right. 2025, all the years they put in, the 4 years, if they junior high and or high school or college, you did it. With the way the world is going and been going, and even in our time, I never say, oh, the times are so different now. What I would say is the times are supposed to be different now, and it's a different time. And you know how people say, oh, well, back then they ain't do this, they ain't, no, a whole lot happened back then too. So let up off of them, but stay focused on them. Please, Lord, bless our children in these schools and coming out and starting a new adventure. Please, Lord, bless the ones that are on these streets and need to get off and into programs. Please, Lord, thank the people like George Ball, Robert McCullough Sr., Alan Dortch, my brother-in-law, Pep Morris, from all of them, from the Eric Bowles to the Each One Teach One to Schomburg, the school where all of these children are off streets and on courts playing basketball. To Art in the Park, who have children come to her organization, her nonprofit, her and her man's nonprofit, that help them with their culture, with painting and being around the culture. Let's remember, a lot of that is out of schools. We need people to put music in the schools or the streets. We need cooking classes for the children. We can start all of that up in our communities too. All right. You could do a nonprofit with just that alone. Okay. If you need a niche, NICH, wait, NICHE, a niche. If you need a niche to start, I can tell you tons of things that need to be started in our communities. All right. But for right now, have a blessed day. Have a blessed day. Okay. Okay, YouTube.